now we're gonna get artistic and creative with the Art Attack crew. Started in 2019 with the aim to create opportunities for artists and improve the art community in Bahrain. Their team consists of more than 20 plus individuals with different styles, but in common with the passion and their love to art. So with us at the studio itself is the founder of the Art Attack crew, Arif Muhammad. Good evening, man. How are you?
Man. I'm good, thank you.
I love your style, man. What's going on there? Like a little bit jazzy, a little bit hip-hop-ish.
Yeah.
Love that. What kind of art do you pursue?
I'm a street artist. I start with the graffiti and I do street art now.
Nice.
Yeah.
I always tried to get myself involved in graffiti art, but it wasn't easy. It wasn't easy. Like I know Hueville, I know Movements back in the time, you know, and that was like, oh my God, how do you do that? But salute to you.
Thank you so much.
You need like a precise kind of like hand gestures and controls, like you know, and all that kind of stuff. How long you been doing graffiti art?
I started graffiti since 2008.
Oh wow.
And I started drawing, you know, in school, in high school, but I don't have a knowledge about the graffiti.
Okay.
So basically in Finland, it's all started.
Of course.
You know, because I was like a b-boy dancer.
Yes, it shows.
So I learned from hip-hop culture, and then step by step, I get to know more about hip-hop. When Zilla came to Bahrain, so giving like about hip-hop culture, what's hip-hop for us.
Right.
So and then I saw some movies, you know, step up, and then I started going like for internet coffee shops, watch some Facebook, like graffiti letters. I started drawing in the high school.
Okay.
And then step by step in 2015, I met Hueville, which is he brings the knowledge about graffiti.
Right.
So we have a workshop with him. He started explaining about graffiti, when it started and all this stuff. And then, since that time, I started developing my own style, learning more, making connections with the people, like Mustafa Al-Halwati especially. I learned a lot from that guy.
Wow, these are great names.
Yeah. And it's all started in high school, basically.
Wow. Look at you now, man, you know, from a
Thank
b-boy dancer,
exactly,
a graffiti artist, and, you know, got yourself involved in all that kind of stuff. That's a beautiful place to be at.
Yeah.
Then you came up with the idea of the Art Attack crew. So how did that start?
Art Attack crew, basically, it's like started last year in April.
Okay.
And I was one of the artists who was struggling, especially like I want to get more support from the people, and I want to people know more about the graffiti. And with the time, I started thinking and talking with my wife, like I want to do my own crew, you know, and bring all the artists. I don't want to wait someone support me. I have to start my own thing, so I start supporting the artists so I can get the same energy back to me. And then with the time, I go through Instagram, you know. First of all, I start with the name of Art Attack crew. Art Attack crew means, as an artist, I love to go for the places that there is no life on it, you know, and I bring my colors, my positive energy, and I put my tattoos.
It shows,
there,
definitely.
And I start collecting artists from Instagram.
Okay.
And for me, an Art Attack crew, we don't like care about the level. We look for serious artists who want to develop their own self and be something and share the energy with us. And
Love that. Love that. So what kind of artists do we have right now? I know we got the graffiti man. Who do we have as well?
We have a graffiti painter, street artist, acrylic painter, airbrush, and oil painter. I mean, all kind of art in our crew, which is mixed. And this is really something amazing about us, because that was we get so many good stuff. Like you are unique as a crew, you know, like mix art. Yeah.
Wow. So are you more focused into just, I would say, painting and street art, or are you welcoming any kind of art at this point?
For me, any kind of art. I want to like put I get this advice from Mustafa Al-Halwati.
Yeah.
As an artist, try to learn everything, and that's what I'm doing. I try to get more knowledge and experience. I know it's gonna help me in the future.
Okay. So what's your next step? Now I know you do graffiti. So what do you want to add to that?
I want to learn more about airbrush, you know, and oil painting, especially. I never tried. And I want to like bring this kind of new art to Bahrain, you know.
Right. Like, it seems like airbrush is such a beautiful art. It's
Yeah.
not an easy one at all.
True.
Like, just seeing it on YouTube, seeing what's happening, it is crazy. Like, seeing a lot of artists in the States and
Yeah.
Japan, and they're super popular because it takes them not months, but years to perfect
Yeah.
like a certain style even of airbrushing. So is that what you're heading to?
Kinda, yeah, because
Okay.
for me, airbrush and spray cans, I usually use spray cans,
Right.
but airbrush is like close to spray can, the same control, but it takes time to finish that whole piece, which is like 8 hours, sometimes 2-3 days, depend on the piece that you are working on.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. So how is your parents, your wife, and your friends? How are they seeing it?
In the beginning, they was like kind of scared because I'm
sure.
a full-time artist right now.
Okay. Oh wow.
Yeah,
You
so
took
I-
the leap of faith with this one, huh?
Yeah, this is my dream, where I feel more freedom. I can express myself. I can
Okay.
reach the people and make connection with the people through my art. And first of all, they was scared,
Kind of skeptical, of course. I mean, that's just normal.
and with the time, I was like, okay, they start knowing what I'm doing, and I'm
Right.
really serious about it, because every time, like, okay, I do art, and then I stop doing art, I go to dance, and then I stop dancing, I back to art. I was mixing, but 2 years ago, I start focusing on art a lot.
Just on art itself.
Exactly. I was like, that's it.
Does b-boy dancing and graffiti and street art complement each other,
Yeah.
or they don't?
It's one of the hip hop elements.
Okay.
Yeah, like there's 5 hip hop elements, which is MC, rubbers, hip hop, and we have spray cans, which is a graffiti,
Okay.
and DJ. Yeah, there's 5 elements.
Well, there are elements, the hip hop world.
Yeah.
So let me make sure that I actually got this. So it's street art,
Yeah.
b-boy dancing, MC.
Mhm.
So we're talking about MC like rappers,
Yeah. I know MC like
like a presenter,
exactly. Yeah.
like myself.
Yeah. Exactly.
Okay. So I have an element.
Same Red Bull. I don't know if you've been there.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
can see this MC too. Yeah.
Okay. So I got that going.
Mhm.
And then you have DJs.
Yeah.
And what's the fifth one?
A rapper.
Rapper. Oh,
Yeah.
wow. So you have them all then combined, you get the Avengers. There you go. Love that. That's pretty crazy. So now we're going to take airbrushing a bit too serious, I
Yeah.
guess, to what's happening right now. What about the art crew itself? Are they seeing that it's right now, it's just, for a temporary time, they're going to do it for now until, they reach to a certain point? Or do you guys want to take this to another level?
We want to take, like, special art attack, we want to take it to next level, like something doesn't happen before. Especially you cannot find a crew, and we are mixed kind of art that we have, And most of the crew I met, it's like this oil painting, for example, or acrylic painter,
Okay.
But our crews, you can find all of the kind of art that we have in our crew, which is, we share, like, knowledge, experience that
Right.
we had.
Right.
As a graffiti and street artist, I always love to teach and learn from them what they are doing.
Amazing. Such a fun talk, to be honest with you. I'm just happy to see this
Thank
right
you
now.
so much.
Now, if we're going to wrap it up right now with two things, how can we join? And what are your last words to your viewers?
For joining ATK, there is a rules. Like for joining, we do interview with the artist.
Okay, fair enough.
We want to know like how serious they are about the art.
Sure.
And they want to really develop themselves, and to be something for themselves.
Okay.
And inshallah, by next year, maybe we will have our own base.
All right.
Which we can bring all the artists
Inshallah, let's
together
go.
and support all the artists.
Beautiful.
And we have event last of October, inshallah.
Okay.
We're gonna support Bahrain Animal Shelter.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll support that as well. Definitely, man. I
And
appreciate you for that.
guys, you guys are welcome to come our event.
Amazing. Any last
much.
words to the viewers of Bahrain now?
Thank you so much for having me first, and yeah, thank you guys for supporting, and I hope to see you all there, guys.
Okay, definitely. And thank you for making this happen. Such a
you so
joy,
much.
definitely. Thank you so much for being with
Thank
us
you,
right
man.
here on Bahrain Now. Well, ladies and gentlemen, positivity, fun, and lots of hip-hop elements all taking place with the Art at Tech crew. Do join them. It's a lot of fun, definitely. You may have to go through an interview, but it's fair enough just to have the best of the best, taking it seriously. All that took place in an interview right here on Bahrain Now.